Hey Steelers fans, we've got a lot to unpack today, and it's all centered around one of the most dynamic and respected players in the league, TJ Watt. Before diving into the football side of things, it's impossible not to start with the human side. TJ Watt, as everyone knows, is more than just a standout athlete. He's someone who commands respect both on and off the field. Right now, though, he's dealing with a situation that has every fan holding their breath. He is currently in a local hospital being monitored for an issue related to his lung after experiencing some discomfort during practice midweek. As of now, he won't be participating in Thursday's practice, and his availability for Monday night's game against Miami remains uncertain. Coach Tomlin has been careful with updates, emphasizing that he spoke with TJ the previous evening and that TJ was comfortable, but neither he nor anyone else can provide clarity on whether Watt will be ready to take the field in just a few days. The fact that he has remained under hospital observation for multiple days suggests the team is approaching this with extreme caution, and as fans, we have to respect that. This isn't a minor tweak or a routine checkup. It's something serious enough to warrant continued medical attention. While the exact nature of the problem isn't confirmed, there are countless scenarios that could explain his current status, from the routine strain to more concerning complications. We have to remind ourselves that speculation, even when informed, is just that, and until there is a concrete update from the team, every possibility exists in the realm of conjecture. Watt's absence, if it continues, will certainly have a significant impact on the team, but the Steelers' defensive unit has depth, particularly at the edge rusher position. Players like Alex Highsmith have stepped up impressively in recent weeks, showing growth and consistency that gives fans confidence even in TJ's absence. Nick Herbig has also demonstrated the capability to start on a number of NFL rosters, and rookie Jack Sawyer has been treated with responsibility from the start, not just stored on special teams. Still, there's no denying that Watt brings a presence that shifts games, creates pressure, and inspires his teammates. The hope, naturally, is that he recovers quickly and is back on the field soon, fully healthy and able to contribute at the level everyone has come to expect. From a football perspective, losing someone of his caliber for even a single game changes matchups and strategy, and the coaching staff will have to adjust accordingly. But the Steelers have shown over the years that their defensive philosophy and depth allow them to remain competitive even when stars are sidelined. It's a testament to Tomlin's leadership and the scouting department's ability to identify and develop talent. Now, looking at what might have caused the discomfort that sent Watt to the hospital, it's essential to avoid jumping to conclusions. There were reports circulating about him receiving treatment at the facility, with some outlets suggesting there could have been a mishap during a procedure. Coach Tomlin was clear, however, that nothing about his prior game or injury history suggested an underlying problem, and any activity in the cafeteria or treatment area should be understood in context. Players often undergo minor procedures or therapy to stay in peak form, and sometimes discomfort arises from delayed reactions or routine treatment rather than a catastrophic event. There has been talk in social circles about scenarios ranging from procedural complications to something more serious like a blood clot, and while there's no confirmation of this, it serves to highlight just how many factors could be at play when dealing with high-performance athletes and submedical issues. The key takeaway is that nothing is certain at this point, and the team is prioritizing health and safety above all else, which is the responsible approach. Stepping back to football strategy, the Steelers' offense has been a topic of significant discussion, particularly regarding the running game. Fans and analysts alike have pointed out the struggles of the line and the impact it has on backs like Jaylen Warren and Kenny Gainwell. The debate continues about whether the issue is personnel, coaching, or simply execution on the field, but one thing is clear. The line has made improvements since the start of the season, even if progress has been slower than fans hoped. Zach Frazier has been a standout on the front, providing consistent, reliable blocking that sets the tone for the rest of the unit. Meanwhile, other players are still finding their footing, adjusting to the pace of the NFL and the demands of each game. The offensive line's performance, or lack thereof, affects not just the run game, but the overall flow of the offense. It determines the timing for passes, the opportunities for receivers, and the effectiveness of every scheme the coaching staff designs. Without solid blocking, even the most talented running backs face an uphill battle to find room to operate. Adding to the complexity is the strategic adjustment teams make when facing the Steelers. Defenses are aware of the weapons at Pittsburgh's disposal, and when the passing game isn't functioning at peak efficiency, opponents can load the box and disrupt the running game before it even starts. This creates a cycle where the line's performance is tested under extreme pressure, and any weaknesses are magnified. The coaching staff has to adapt on the fly, finding ways to create openings through scheme, rotation, and personnel adjustments. It's a reminder that football is as much a mental and strategic battle as it is a physical one, and each week brings new challenges that require constant evaluation and adaptation. Fans have shared their opinions in response to recent games, and the conversation continues about how the Steelers can unlock a more effective ground game. Some argue that the talent at key positions hasn't fully met expectations yet, while others emphasize the broader context of drafting, investment, and player development. It's not just about immediate results on the field. It's about how the team manages long-term growth, the utilization of draft picks, and the development of young players like Caleb Johnson. Each decision made by the front office echoes throughout the season and impact how the team performs in both obvious and subtle ways. The offensive line is central to this discussion, serving as both the foundation and the limiting factor of the running game, and the progress of these players will determine how competitive the Steelers can remain in close matchups. Despite these challenges, there is still reason for optimism. The Steelers have a culture of resilience, and young players are showing growth week by week. The defensive depth ensures that even if a star like TJ Watt is temporarily unavailable, the team can still compete at a high level. On offense, while the running game has room to improve, the coaching staff continues to find creative solutions to maximize efficiency. Observers of the game note that some individual players are making significant strides, and the season is far from decided. The combination of veteran leadership, emerging talent, and strategic adaptability provides a solid foundation for navigating the uncertainties of the season, whether it's dealing with injuries, refining the offensive line, or adjusting to defensive schemes. Through all of this, fan engagement remains strong, with supporters analyzing each game, weighing decisions, and sharing their perspectives. The dialogue between the team and its followers is vital, fueling discussion about what works, what doesn't, and how the Steelers can reach their full potential. Social media, podcasts, and online forums are filled with detailed breakdowns, alternative perspectives, and passionate debate. It's a testament to the depth of commitment from fans and the enduring excitement surrounding Pittsburgh football. Every play, every adjustment, and every injury update generates analysis and conversation that keep the energy around the team high, even during moments of uncertainty or challenge. Turning back to the offense, one of the recurring themes this season has been the running game, or more accurately, the struggle to consistently establish one. Fans have been vocal about how the offensive line has performed, and there's no shortage of opinions on why the ground attack hasn't reached the level everyone expected. It's a mix of factors from line play and individual skill sets to play calling and defensive schemes designed specifically to neutralize the run. Jaylen Warren and Kenny Gainwell have shown flashes of brilliance, but their opportunities are limited when holes don't appear, when the line is unable to sustain blocks, or when defenders are stacking the box with numbers that make every attempt an uphill battle. The Steelers have invested significant draft capital and free agent money into these positions, signaling their understanding of the line's importance. Yet, translating potential into consistent production is always a challenge in the NFL, and even highly touted players need time to adjust, adapt, and improve. Looking at the offensive line in isolation doesn't tell the whole story, though. Football is inherently a team game, and every element relies on another. The quarterback's decisions, the timing of handoffs, and the ability of running backs to read blocks in real time all impact the effectiveness of the rushing attack. Even the best line cannot guarantee consistent success if the scheme or execution from other positions falters. It's why fans often get frustrated, because it seems like the issues persist despite individual talent and dedication. Some players are beginning to emerge as reliable forces, such as Zach Frazier, who continues to anchor the line and provide the kind of blocking that opens lanes. Tyler and Caleb Johnson are still developing, showing glimpses of potential but not yet reaching the level necessary to consistently alter games. Coaches have to balance patience with accountability, pushing young players to improve while maintaining a system that can compete week to week. Turning back to the defensive side, the Steelers' edge rushers have become even more vital in T.J. Watt's absence. Alex Highsmith has been nothing short of exceptional, showcasing a rare combination of technique, athleticism, and football IQ. His ability to pressure the quarterback without needing excessive help allows the defense to remain versatile, forcing offenses to adjust or risk giving up big plays. Nick Herbig has also emerged as a reliable presence, demonstrating that the Steelers' draft strategy and player development programs are paying dividends. The rookies, like Jack Sawyer, are being given real responsibilities, treated not merely as developmental projects, but as contributors expected to perform at the highest level. This approach speaks volumes about the culture Tomlin and his coaching staff have cultivated, one where young talent is integrated thoughtfully, with an eye toward both immediate impact and long-term success. In the wider context of the league, Pittsburgh has faced its share of challenges. Defenses across the NFL are increasingly analytical, tailoring game plans to exploit weaknesses. When the Steelers' passing game hasn't been at its sharpest, opponents have consistently loaded the box, daring the run game to succeed. This highlights the interdependence between the offensive line, skill players, and the broader scheme. When a running back can't find space, it isn't just a personal failure. It's a reflection of how all elements of the team must operate in sync. Fans have noticed this, and social media conversations often point to the disconnect between individual talent and systemic execution. Some believe the coaching staff must adjust their philosophy to better accommodate the current roster, while others argue that patience is essential as development and cohesion take time. The balance between short-term results and long-term growth is delicate, and every decision is scrutinized by those who follow the team closely. One fascinating aspect of the current Steelers team is how adversity has created opportunities for new leaders to emerge. Even without Watt, the defense remains formidable. Young players are stepping into larger roles, veterans are leaning on experience to guide the group, and the team is adapting on the fly to injuries and lineup changes. This resilience is part of what makes following the Steelers so compelling. The narrative is never static, and every game presents fresh challenges that test preparation, execution, and adaptability. Watching players like Highsmith or Herbig rise to the occasion provides hope that the team can remain competitive while navigating the uncertainties of a long season. It's also a reminder that football is as much about depth and development as it is about star power. A team that can seamlessly integrate young talent while maintaining performance under pressure is one that can endure the ups and downs of an entire campaign. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The air around Pittsburgh has been thick with whispers, and insiders suggest that the city's beloved Steelers might be on the brink of a seismic shift. Sources close to the organization hint that a cornerstone of the team's roster could be preparing to depart, sending shockwaves through a fan base that has long relied on stability and star power. Though nothing has been officially confirmed, speculation is mounting that the Steelers' locker room may soon lose one of its most influential figures, a player whose presence has been felt on and off the field. Fans and analysts alike have been poring over every minor detail. Cryptic social media posts, subtle body language at recent practices, and behind-the-scenes murmurs from training facilities, all pointing toward a potential exit that could reshape Pittsburgh's strategy. Conversations with unnamed league insiders suggest that rival teams are already circling, eager to capitalize on a rare opportunity to acquire a player of such caliber. The speculation is only fueling the fire, with supporters split between hope for a dramatic new chapter in his career and fear that the Steelers may struggle to fill the void. The possible departure has reignited debates about the team's future, leadership, and draft priorities. Could the front office be considering a trade that shocks the entire league? Or is this simply the inevitable move of a veteran player seeking a fresh challenge? The rumor mill, as always, thrives on ambiguity, and every passing day seems to add a new layer to the unfolding story. From sports bars to online forums, fans are dissecting every angle, from financial implications to locker room chemistry, as speculation grows louder with each passing hour. For a franchise known for its tenacity and commitment to identity, losing a pivotal player would mark a dramatic turn in recent history. Yet, as the whispers grow into a roar, one thing is certain. Pittsburgh's football world is buzzing like never before, and the next move could reshape not just the Steelers season, but the very narrative of the league itself. Whether the rumors prove true or fizzle out, the suspense is electrifying, leaving fans and pundits alike on the edge of their seats, waiting for the moment when speculation becomes reality. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.